Hello everyone, it's Small Farmer 6710. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to day 43 on the big 122 Model Farm Diorama display. It's been over 2 weeks since the last episode and a lot has happened, especially with Robert's farm. There's a big drama going on with it that they might be selling up, so we'll get to that later on. I know very big news, and Adrian has bought a new Fendt, making his third tractor, as well as PJ possibly buying a new Massey 390T. Let's get into it, guys. So you may have seen on the Instagram and social media there that PJ has bought a new tractor. Well, everyone thought that, even I thought that as well. And no, basically his neighbour has bought this tractor and the delivery driver has came into the wrong yard, and PJ is wondering what's going on here. Is this a late Christmas present or something? But no, unfortunately not. It's actually going to his good friend up the road, which has bought a Massey 390T. It's quite a clean one as well, has a front loader on it, which is pretty cool. And yeah, he's gonna have to tell the delivery driver, the truck driver there, to say wrong yard. But yeah, pretty nice Massey, I must say. Not much else has changed since Christmas time in PJ's farm. Pretty much everything is at a standstill, apart from the house. They're going to be back at the house now. Should hopefully have it done for March. Hopefully he'll be moved in by March. And the tree, see, he's just there doing a bit of saw work with the side of the hedge there, making it nice and tidy, and especially along the side there, so workers can come in and put in windows and stuff. So that's what's going on there. The roof will be going on very soon. It's all in the plan. Then coming very fast down the road, we have a Fendt 820 Black Beauty with a bit of silage trailer on, and he is on the muck draw. He's drawn a bit of muck to his further away fields, and then he'll spread it on, of course. So he's drawn away there today. Then we have a lovely pristine Ford 8830 pulling out of the junction. This farmer has took the plunge to buy a baler this time of year. Very brave, as there's of course no baling going on, but on the good side, he was able to pick the baler up first cheap, considering that it's not the time of year to be buying balers, so they're kind of a lower price. So he picked this up for cheap enough there at an auction, and he's just bringing it home there now with his New Holland T7220 and Fendt baler. Over in Finbar's yard farm, here's the ESB van. He's just talking to the ESB man, and he's just having a nice chat with him, as he's good friends with him actually, as a lot of the ESB go up his mountains or his land type of job, and they do be checking out the power lines. So yeah, he's quite good relation with the ESB. And the 1490 is parked up as well, of course. Finbar said he'd like to wish everyone Happy New Year as well, so very nice of Finbar. So working our way into James and Michael's contracting yard, there's a big drainage mission going on, or contract. They have the New Holland T7220 Black Power and the new Hitachi 21 ton digger, and they're moving on to a pretty big drainage contractor, kind of draining the land for a new building site that's being built, and they got the contract for doing a bit of the drainage. So for the time being, they hired out this stone cart, and then he'll be coming back for the dump trailer as well. So they're just kind of moving all the gear today, and they'll get going in the next week or so. So the 210 Blue Power is on the stone cart as well, the Herb stone cart. And everything else in the yard is more so the same. The 7810 John Deere is out with the slurry tanker. They're getting back at the slurry there for the new year, and yeah, everything else kind of stay the same. So yeah, John Deere 7810 is on the Blue NC, which is James and Michael's. And then the other contractors there, David and Nigel, which you may remember from last year's episode, or Model Farm. They have a 210R John Deere, or no, yeah, 210R John Deere, and their Red Rock double axle. Well, they're working alongside there. They're drawing digestate out of the AD plant there. So all hands on deck. That's why we're here for this side of the farm. But you may wait and see for what's going on in the rest of the farm. A lot of action to be told.
So, kicking it off over here in the BGA, we have one of the workers here about to open the other silage pit. He's just in the JCB 416 there, and it'll be a fun time taking that off. Around here we have a New Holland T7, a farmer just after selling a few wrapped silage bales where his friend was low, so he had enough to keep him going, so he sold them on. We have a JCB Fast Track here with the Daichi on the back. He's transporting this to another building site, so it's a fun job. A lot of weight on the back of this Fast Track, but it's able to do it. Moving in to Robert's Dairy Farm. A lot of exciting news. What's going on here? So Robert and his sons are telling the workers here that the workers on the farm that Robert's two sons want to go to New Zealand next summer. Well, this summer coming, and Robert has came to the decision that he doesn't want to proceed on the farm with just the workers. He wants his sons as well, so he's came to the decision that he wants to retire. So that would mean that this farm would be sold. The workers here, as you can see, a man in the orange there has thrown a bit of a reaction. This lad had to sit down on top of the Ford cab and they're all in the middle of the jobs, and Robert just called them all over. Like, Ian was about to throw up this cab onto the 8210. Ryan was unloading a trailer of meal. 6930 was parked up, and then Robert's brother just was heading out with a load of slurry. But sure, look, it's gonna be sold. The workers are kind of throwing a bit of a fit, but as they don't know why, as Robert's so established, he's all built up, he's all the machines he needs. He has a 6290 Massey, he has a Komatsu PC 130, he has an 8560 New Holland, 6930 John Deere, lovely David Brown, and all the equipment in the shed here, and the 8210. But I suppose he can't keep going on his own, and he's in a little bit of money problems. As you know, he bought 3 very valuable machines in the last 6 months. He bought this Big X Crone harvester after the case failed on him. He bought this John Deere 6930 as he needed an upgrade, so he bought this Massey Ferguson 6290, and sure, look, it'll be up for sale, I think, and in the next few he's thrown it up for sale today, and hopefully it'll be sold. But sad time for Robert on his dairy farm. And then just outside here, we had a young lad going by sweeping the road as he got bored, so he just decided to do it. Moving up here into the new farm.
So here at Adrian's farm, as you can see, he has a new tractor. The Millionaire bought a Fendt 926 Favorite, which he brought in from Germany. I'm not sure, guys, if you get any higher spec than this. It's one of the very rare models with the exhaust to the side, and it's the 926, which I think is the biggest one out of the series of 900 series. Yeah, he brought it in from Germany, and he really paid top dollar for this one, as these are getting quite rare and expensive in today's tractor prices. So this will be a beast on the road. I'd say it does well over 50k, at least 50k I'd say, and it's a real ahead of its time for a 2000s tractor. This tractor is well ahead of its time, and he's doing a bit of muck spreading throughout the week there with the Sammy Galaxy, and he got a bit mucky, and he got a straight pipe made up for it, which really suits it. And I can tell you now, there's some note out of it, a lot better compared to the original exhaust. Let me know, guys, what you think. Is the straight pipe nicer? I think it's way nicer. and yeah, the case has yet to see a bit of work, but what time will tell. He hopes to be moving in to get farming in the springtime there, get the animals in and stuff. But yeah, he has a nice array of machinery between his 3 tractors, muck spreader, slurry tanker, mower, topper, and a nice little digger there. Now, Robert did come to visit him during the week there to tell him about that he's going to sell up the farm. And as you know, his land is pretty much connected into Robert's farm. And because he's a millionaire, he has a heap of money, he kind of gave Adrian first refusal, and Adrian is considering it, but that's not a certain answer, so time will tell in the next few episodes, guys, so we'll have to find out. And that's it for the model farm. So thanks everybody for watching, guys. It's a very, very different and I suppose difficult decision for Robert to make. Very, very surprising, as he is so well established, and I don't know, what do you guys think? Will Adrian buy up the farm, as his land is nearly connecting into Robert's farm? And I suppose in the next couple of weeks we will see the downturn of this farm, of it selling up and all the machinery. Kind of a bit of similar to what's happened at Mick's farm in season 1 of the model farm. He had to auction up his farm, but this is in a different case, as he's retiring, kind of a retirement auction. Let us know, guys, what you think, and I suppose you will find out in the future episodes what will happen eventually. So if you did enjoy the episode, guys, please like, comment and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.